That was a track called G by Kemerton. He's a artist who is creating music. That was a royalty-free track. You can actually find more from him on his Patreon at patreon.com/KAMMERTONE. That was G. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. No, it's a little bit of an early one, and usually I stream later. But I had a hankering to play some more Fable. Let's just disable that. Let's get started. If the game wants to respond to my inputs. There we are. I was, after the stream last night, admittedly, I got back on to play a little bit more. I was intentionally trying not to do any quests or make any story progress. I was just running around and getting those chests that I mentioned that, you know, there's a lot of items that are off the beaten path that I thought would be a little bit annoying for me to get on screen. But what I didn't realize is that the quest that I was on was to gain experience. I thought it was to do enough quests for the town people to get them to recognize me, but getting experience is a decent enough way to get people to recognize me. So I inadvertently advanced this this part of the quest, and is this called Bowerton? I think it's called Bowerton. Brightwall. I think I'm thinking of an old town name. Brightwall now recognizes me as their hero, and they've agreed to send aid to the people of Mistpeak Valley in exchange for, and this will be important for a story reason later, in exchange for a promise. And please ignore my awful Xbox 360 gamertag and icon. I haven't owned an Xbox console in a while, so I haven't been able to change these. But I hereby promise that I shall reopen the Brightwall Academy upon claiming my throne. So that is an important story element for later. You make a lot of promises on your road to rule. And, yeah, so sorry I missed showing you guys that cutscene, but it was just a bunch of people celebrating and me making the promise in front of all of Brightwall. So, the next point is to revisit the Dweller Camp. I'm actually just gonna mark this. Yeah, set as target. Would you like to fast travel? No. I know I said that I wanted to try to keep from doing boring stuff on stream. You know, just going off the beaten path and stuff. But at the same time, I think exploring a little bit, you know, not fast traveling everywhere would be a little nicer. Yeah, I know. I know the past couple of streams I've been talking about things that were irksome or just a little bit disappointing about the release of this game, and I think I'm gonna beat this point into the ground that, you know, even though there are things that bother me about this game, and even though it was a bit of a disappointment when it came out, I'm really enjoying myself playing this game again, because it feels new again, and I I do love this series. And I read a news article, and I think I'm a little bit late to this one, but apparently since Lionhead Studio closed, the makers of Fable, and Microsoft acquired the license, they're finally doing something with it. I think early last year they started assembling a team to work on a... I mean, who knows if it'll be called Fable 4, but it'll be, you know, the next game, the next major game in the Fable franchise. And I'm excited about that prospect. I would be really interested in maybe seeing that, maybe we'd get some info dropped this year. But might be wishful thinking. You know, I decided to walk to the Dweller camp because I thought there might be a little bit of action on the way there, but unfortunately there wasn't. But at least we got to sort of get some opening business out of the way before we approach the story.
Our hero returns, bringing good tidings. And supper. Damn thing doesn't open. How do you, Oh, well, I never thought you'd actually get it, tell you the truth. Boulder. We've been blessed, my friends. We have made an alliance that has already brought us life. One day, it will bring us much more. We require but one more offering before we fight at your side. Boulder, promise to restore these mountains to their full glory and to protect our right to dwell in them, and promise you will bring nothing but the fiercest justice upon Logan's head.
I promise.
Then may we be carried into the castle by the dark storms of fury.
You'll have to wait a little longer for that. It's still just us against a whole army. We need to recruit more people.
I was afraid you'd come over all logical and sensible. Well, you have brought us a feast, and we are free to hunt again. We'll just keep on eating and drinking till you're good and ready. Right, Border? No. He couldn't be happier.
I hereby promise to restore the lands of the Mist Peak and return them to the Dwellers. That's about what you missed from the from my late night playtime earlier.
You have made an important ally today. The revolution cannot hope to succeed without fighters such as Sabine and his people on your side.
Oh, the Chicken Man is here.
You have the beginnings of an army now.
Alright. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I'll take Die Pack 2. Glamour is endgame. You know, I never found the blacksmith area. I actually did... yesterday I did a little bit of pie making. That actually sounds kind of cool. I'm not using a lot of magic, but... yeah, I'm into ice. I was really hoping that we were going to get the entrepreneur pack, which would let me buy shops in addition to housing, but I guess that's in one of the next sections. Mist Peak monorail station.
I'm prouder of what you've accomplished here, but there is still much for us to do, and I know just where to find our next allies. I'll meet you at the station in Mist Peak when you're ready. The revolution is just getting started.
You know, I think this is a point...
What a woman.
Pardon me. I think this is a point where, you could just follow Walter, because he's going to walk there. Although I might be remembering wrong. But it's trying to leave it a little bit open-ended, not rush you through the story, so that you can go back and do some quests if you like. And I'm trying to decide if I want to or not. Let's follow Walter for a little bit and see where that takes us. Never mind, he's walking far too slow. I wonder if he does follow along this path, though. I think that might be just me remembering incorrectly. But yes, the monorail station is actually a place I passed earlier. I knew it was something that I couldn't interact with at this part of the story, although I don't remember much else about it.
I placed the contract representing your promise to Sabine on the wall.
And there's our new promise.
Anyone can make a promise, but then what do you do about
Anyone
it?
can make a promise, but then what do you do about it? Why did I come in here?
You have a new pair of gloves. They're practical and durable and yet furry.
I don't... Oh, it's khaki. I honestly didn't even read what dyes I was unlocking for myself. More importantly, we got a new
You
gauntlet.
have a new type of gauntlet available. That is a gauntlet, a device which allows a hero to channel magical energies to cast spells. Quite extraordinary.
I love the way he enunciates extraordinary.
Excellent choice of gauntlet.
And in here, if we wanted to, we could also switch to...
Pistols sacrifice accuracy for speed, but can still pack
Did that
a
change too? I think it
significant
did.
wallop.
Yeah, we also have the choice to switch to our other weapons in here, but I like what we got going on. And as you can see, I'm making quite a bit more money from rent. Aside from one building that was over 10,000 gold, I've bought every single piece of property in Brightwall, the Dweller Camp, and even the Mercenary Camp you can buy property to rent out. So I'm making a significant amount of money, and that comes in every 5 minutes. So by the time you get done through a couple quests, you know, you've amassed a nice bit of earnings. As I was walking through here before, I was being accosted by defectors of... I can't remember his name. Saber? I believe it's Saber. Of Saber's mercenary group, who assumably weren't quite happy with the arrangement where they couldn't brutalize the dwellers anymore and are taking it out on me. But they appeared to have stayed dead, I guess. I don't remember that being the case, but... What do
I'm
you
a
want?
wandering trader, trying to get to Brightwall Village, but the route's become infested with marauding renegades. They're bound to rob me and kill me, or kill me and rob me. I'm actually not bothered about the order. You look pretty tough, though. Could you escort me there? I'll be able to pay you something once I reach the safety of Brightwall.
It's not really a huge reward, but it'll give us something to do.
You'll take me? Thank you. I'll make it worth the trouble. Really, I will.
So
I'm ready when you are. Let's go.
I actually have to hold his hand. He's a grown-ass man, and I have to hold his hand. Oh, it's left trigger. Why do I need to hold this man's hand? He's like 30. This dude is older than I am.
I've been a wandering trader all my life. My mother was too. Couldn't tell you who my father was. Nor could my mother, actually. It's almost certain that we'll get attacked by bandits. Renegades! Don't let them kill me!
Where? I don't see any. There they are. Now, unlike earlier quests of this nature, I think we can actually lose this. How do you like that?
It's a living anyway. Buying stuff in one place, selling it in another.
Funny enough, that's actually something you can do in this game, too. You can buy items that are specifically listed as being sold for trade, which can be more or less expensive in one area or the other.
Keep your eyes peeled for renegades and bandits.
Sort of a
There's always more than you bargained for.
buy low, sell high system. Was never something I much got into.
Renegades!
Whoa! Okay, these guys are being dicks. At least they're not being dicks to my escort. Okay, I like this. I can just throw it at people and it will keep on damaging them. And... Good dog. Okay.
What's the hold-up?
The hold up is you're not grabbing my hand. Yeah, like I said...
The other day, by some bloke called Dan's Moria. What rubbish it was.
Yeah.
Stop them before they kill us both.
I thought I heard another one behind me, but whatever.
Ooh, that shot looks nasty.
I've also been working on my melee combat a little bit since I was doing kind of poorly at blocking. Blocking is nice because it can lead directly into a flourish, since you block by holding the button and you flourish by holding the button then pushing a direction before letting go. So you can immediately flourish after a block. I cannot decide which hand I want to hold for this guy.
Actually, I hope to open a more permanent shop. Billy's Bazaar of the Bazaar. I thought I'd call it. Just need to get some weird goods and that to justify the name. I love the life of a wandering trader. There's just so much, well, wandering. Bit of trading as well.
God, this game is aggressively English.
We've made it. Thank you. Here's a little something for you. Oh, and come back later if you like, when I've got my stall set up. I'll give you a good price.
Awesome.
How'd you get to be so rich anyway? You any idea how dangerous this place is? It's lucky we're not dead already.
Perhaps, as long as I'm here, I should do one more quest. I know we were going to do the monorail. But there's an interesting one I was putting off, specifically to do for the stream.
Give generously, or you can do it angrily if you prefer. Just give.
Not to mention, with the time it takes to do it, it might give us enough gold to... This is the wrong way. To buy that last house. You can buy and rent out the Chicken Man's house as well. And it is significantly more expensive.
In better times.
Here we are. I remember this one being decent.
You, dear lady, you who live in such a tumultuous epoch, do you not thirst for the drama and emotion of a properly structured tragic play?
Of course you don't. You want to escape your troubles. You want to be made merry. You want to be amused.
It is no good. We shall never agree.
Ah, if only we could get our hands on Morley's lost play. It would solve all our problems.
Yes, it is said to bring together the opposites of tragedy and comedy in an exquisite marriage of forms.
Marriage?
Perhaps you can find it.
Yes, we beg you. The theatre, the muses, the very heart and soul of this town will thank you.
Let's find the missing play.
Splendid, splendid. You should know we did commission an elderly detective to search the library for clues as to the play's whereabouts, but he never returned.
The man's name is Ransom Locke, and he's rather closer to senility than one would like, truth be told.
If you come across this gentleman, he may be able to aid you. I believe he is looking for the collected works of the playwright Philip Morley, as we speak.
One can only hope they were not burned when the king closed down the academy and its library.
I remember this having some tropes from, like, noir shit with this detective. But, of course, with, you know, the Fable franchise, it's absolutely absurd.
Back now, mortal one.
As you can see, we're being accosted by the ghost of Philip Morley. The reliquary. Well, it wants me to go through this door. Just because he closed it doesn't mean I can't open it, I guess.
Stay away from this accursed place. Only death and insanity await you.
Yeah, alright.
Thou seekest forbidden knowledge, but shall find naught but damnation. Don't pick it up!
I wonder if this is Philip Morley.
Really, I'm serious.
This guy sounds like a South Park background character.
You lot just can't leave well enough alone, can you?
Nice shitty mustache.
Literary tourist, bane of my afterlife.
Did you see that face? Oh, that was hideous.
Listen, you're not getting my lost play. It's rubbish, worse than rubbish. I mean, what was I thinking mixing tragedy and comedy? I must have been off my rocker.
It would seem, my dear madam, you have been apprehended by the ghost of Philip Morley. That makes us both his captives. I am Ransom Locke. If the name seems familiar, it is because I was once a detective of some renown. And yet, here I am, ready to live out the rest of my days, trapped in a book. As far as I can deduce, we are currently in a scene from one of Morley's greatest romantic plays, the near tragedy of Oliver and Ethel. I believe if we are to escape, we must act out the scene. But performing is not one of my talents. If I am correct, putting on this costume should set things in motion.
That's right. I remember this now. You have the choice to either act out the play as intended or completely ruin it.
Oh, Ethel, my love, my life, my son. If thou wouldst but give me one sign, one gesture that would speak of your affections, then might I think this grey existence worth living.
Ah, yes, a classic moment in the play. You are Ethel, the beautiful young daughter of a dung merchant. Show Oliver that you love him, and we may be able to leave this scene.
Well, this is the near tragedy. You know what? We're being a good character.
My heart is yours, my love.
Let the heavens and the seas, the toads and the eels sing the song in my heart, for she doth love me, and all is well. We shall meet again in the morrow, and elope into the sunset to live out our days in wondrous joy.
A magnificent rendition. Truly, I applaud you.
I see you are gifted with remarkable literary cunning, but can you really comprehend the depths of my work? That we shall see.
Ah, yes. This is
good.
undoubtedly a scene from one of Morley's earlier, funnier plays, Bloodbath at the Royal Court. And this must be your costume. The role of the fool is one filled with tragic depth. It will require a masterful performance.
Bloodbath, huh? Oh, he kept my dyed chicken outfit.
What fresh insolence is this? Out of my throne, you impertinent buffoon! Stand before your king, and do your jester's duty.
Good lord, but you are rotund.
This court and my crown grows heavy. So make me laugh, or I shall have your head.
This'll make everyone laugh, right?
You look so cute in that crown.
Why, Jester, I had no idea you felt that way about me. Or is this another one of your japes?
Oh, most assuredly not, my king.
Oh.
So it's true! You do love me! You have no idea how difficult it's been watching you strut about in those magnificent feathers, how much I've wanted you. Then it is settled. Tomorrow we shall wed, and let anyone who frowns upon our union have his head cut off.
See, that's how we get to the bloodbath.
Well, it's certainly a radical interpretation of the text, but effective nonetheless.
You handle my royal dramas as well as you handle my romances. But will your versatility extend to the more subtle domains of theatre, I wonder?
Unfortunately, it's illusion of choice.
Oh dear. Unless I'm mistaken,
you can't get it wrong.
This is a scene from Morley's notoriously violent historical epic, Titus the Mutilator, Part 2, which would mean this is the gladiatorial arena from Act 5, where Titus is finally slaughtered by savage warriors seeking revenge. A favorite scene of mine as a child, I must admit. And here is Titus's famous costume. I had some pajamas that looked just like it. Put it on and you will take on the greatest role of your life.
Gosh, this guy's really a literature buff. So Titus is supposed to die, huh?
Titus, thy pox-membered body shall pay for thy monstrous villainy. My son lies dead because of you. Now shall revenge be mine. Cold as your corpse and all the more flavoursome for it.
Do try to make your demise convincing.
Or... If this was really a tragedy, Titus would get away with the murder.
Champion block, mate.
Oh, I might just die anyway.
Now finishing off with a critical hit. Oh, did we say
More of my kin lie slain, and yet you live. You have breathed your last sulphur-scented breath, Titus.
Why am I glowing?
You're a hero now.
These guys don't know. These guys don't know their lines. They're calling me the hero.
can't take us
Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. We're having a standoff then. Oh, come on. That'll do it.
All my men dead. My vengeance denied. My world undone. I cannot stand to live 1 second more.
A tremendous performance. That's just the ending I wanted to see when I was a young boy attending the theater every weekend. I wonder what scene will follow now.
Oh, what scene could possibly follow such a masterful rendition of my work? And the way you improvised some of those roles, you brought new life to my words. I stand in awe. You have earned the prize no mortal has ever been honored with before. My missing play. I entrust it to you, for I know that you will do it justice. I call it The Ham Sandwich. A metaphorical title, of course.
Of course. A tragic comedy. The title refers to the comedy and the tragedy, which are the two pieces of bread holding the meat of the matter together.
Ah, you have retrieved our aged investigator. Happy day! Have you, perchance, found...
This is no time for perchances, Lambert. The play. Do you have it?
This is no time for perchances.
We're saved, Lambert.
Oh, the joy in my bosom knows no bounds. Thank you 1,000,000 times. Thank you.
His head bosom. It's already working. Comedy and tragedy will at last join hands.
And unfortunately, I'm not acting in it, so it's still terrible.
Bear witness to the tragic futility that is man. Oh, how it doth sear my senses to see paradise and yet to be barred.
That reminds me of a great joke. A guard, a monk, and a chicken walk into a bar. Unfortunately, the bartender had a mild heart attack that morning, so none of them get served.
And yet what purpose doth heartache serve when the infinite dark blanket that is death fall softly upon our still beating corpse.
That reminds me of another one. A corpse walks into a bar and says, "Can I have a lemonade?" "Certainly," replies the bartender. "I've never seen a stiff drink."
And so endeth our happy, sad play, which reminds us we are made of nothing but clay. There's time only for our fool to say,
"Great big giant bosoms."
What the hell was that?
Biggest load of old tosh I ever saw. Didn't even make sense.
Worst play ever.
And that guy's just rolling in his grave. You helped Lambert and Pinch perform the legendary play, The Ham Sandwich. Unfortunately, it received a bad response from both the critics and the audience, and a passing chicken that had a moderate understanding of the English language.
And it's true.
That's some great...
So, what shall you do now, Mr. Locke? Any more mysteries on the horizon?
I rather think not. My powers of reasoning and deduction diminish with each passing day. Investigation is a young man's game.
How would you like to take acting lessons?
I would rather consume a bottle of arsenic.
And who could blame you?
And who could blame you? There's one other one over here, and I remember... Oh, I remember what this is. Okay. This is a collectathon mission, sort of like the Jewels of Benezia if you've played Skyrim. It's just, you walk around and try to collect things. And I'm not going to finish it.
Hello. Lovely.
But I'll accept it.
I've collected gnomes since I was a lad. My family said it was unhealthy. It made me take stock of my life. And I realised I had to make a change. So I cut off all contact with them. Now it's just me and the gnomes.
Good life
They're
choices.
my best friends, especially Jonathan. He's like a brother. See, I would actually die for him. It's his birthday today, you know. I ordered a special present for him and everything, but it never got here, unfortunately. But you couldn't find out what happened to it for me, could you?
I could do that.
Great, great. Now, this package, like I said, it's very special. I ordered it from a catalogue.
Fancy.
It was very expensive, but then this is Jonathan we're talking about. He deserves only the best. Now, according to the catalogue, the delivery coach travels through Misspeak Valley. Maybe they lost a wheel there or something. It's a good place to start looking around anyway.
And it just so happens we're heading in that direction anyway. I might not return... Well, hold on.
Ah, hello.
We're really close to being able to afford that house.
That's not a bad look.
That? Almost did it. I'm pretty sure it's like 12,000 or something. No, it's up here. Let's take a look at that really quick.
The stalls and stores are now open.
Oh! I could afford that if I sell some stuff. That is cheaper than I thought. Of course, Jonathan deserves only the best, but I think he can wait. So we will we'll start that quest and maybe get the stagecoach thing that he was talking about. But oh well, drat. Maybe I should. I'm just gonna sell one thing because I'm not. He usually offers
Happy to be of service. Got
Oh.
too much gear? Sell it to me.
Pardon me. He usually offers deals like 20% sale bonus or whatever, but he's not doing it today, so I'm not going to sell
Find better
everything
prices
today.
anywhere, then I...
The next pawnbroker I find might be offering a deal, and if not, I can return gosh, it costs a lot of gold just to get it repaired. But house condition is halfway. That's something that I don't think I ever actually explained. You do need to invest some money in keeping the houses well... Some of these books you can pick up. Well maintained, which makes sense, because otherwise it would... Otherwise you could actually just... Like, I could just get up, you know, leave my character here, go to sleep, and wake up with oodles of money. And house maintenance makes it so that, one, it's a little bit more balanced, otherwise you'd be making way too much money. And two, it keeps you from being able to idle and just earning money passively.
I buy stuff, so come here and...
But yeah, with that, actually, that was the last house that could be purchased. As far as, at least at this point of the... Wait, no, I'm wrong. Since I finished the stuff at the Dweller Camp, I can buy the stuffs at the inner encampment there. But we can save that for later. Hey, look, actual enemies. I mean, not really, because they don't even attack and they are dropped in 1 or 2 hits. But enemies are respawning, which means we'll probably see some bandits along the way. We might put up a little more of a fight. In fact, yesterday I remember saying that...
Welcome to the sanctuary.
Thank you, Jasper. I remember saying that if I felt that normal was a little bit too boring, I'd switch it back to challenging. So we'll do that, since my gun is dealing decent damage. I'm gonna sit on my points for now. I shouldn't, but yeah.
Nothing but that worthless hunk of stone. Lovely days. We get nothing for this job except our fee.
There's no fee. Here, are we to refrain from defending ourselves until...
Look at the money bags on this one! We're gonna be rich!
Rather you than me.
He's not... Oh, good dog.
Kill the damn dog!
Ooh, I can't get back up now. Well, suits me well enough. Oh, there's one more. Oh, there's 2 more. Yeah, challenging. We'll just sit and laugh at you. Oh boy. The gargoyle. The stone ornament has a fairly sinister aura about it, or maybe that's just a thin patina of moss. Well, they did lose a wheel. Just lost a little more than that, too. We'll go ahead and deliver this. The earlier you start this quest, the earlier you're able to, well, you'll see. Gosh, I've spent almost 40,000 gold. Wait, why is it telling me to go back this way? I've got the gargoyle. I know where I'm going. No, I don't, because that's not the way. It's this way? Yeah, it's this way. past these creepy frog statues.
Jonathan's been a bit depressed lately, but he'll cheer up when he sees what I've got for him. You got it! Oh, this is brilliant! Brilliant! You see, Jonathan? I told you, didn't I? Oh, this is going to be amazing. This is going to be so mind-bogglingly amazing. People are going to say, right, this is mind-bogglingly amazing. Put it in the place of honor, would you?
Absolutely. We won't regret this at all.
Right, let me see. Now then, here are the instructions. Prepare your display area in pride of place. Done that. Ensure that your garden ornaments are facing your gargoyle with unbroken line of sight. Check.
Well, some of them are behind
your
it.
Gargoyle, stand confident, take a deep breath, and say in an authoritative voice, oh, Gargulus multipolus us.
Start every day with a healthy breakfast. Never leave home without a hat. Always look both ways before
Nice
crossing a
clipping
road.
shoes.
You should never move an injured person.
Oh, this is the greatest day of my life! Wait until I tell my family. Oh, I forgot I've stopped talking to them. Oh, who cares about them? This is mind-bogglingly amazing!
You have breathed life into an entire garden full of gnomes, an act that could not possibly have any negative consequences in the future.
In the morning when I wake up and I stumble out of bed,
I put my pointy hat on my little pointy head.
and it doesn't much matter if the sky is rain or shine,
Because the gnome is happy almost all the time.
They said a gnome is a happy fellow always all the
Right.
time.
We said the gnome is a happy fellow all the time.
Well... I don't even know what to say to that. I don't remember that. But I'm just gonna run away from it. Let's see. We've done some dilly-dallying. Let's actually use fast travel. Really quick. And this is part of the reason why I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna be bothered if I don't go and buy those other houses I'm missing.
It's so bloody cold here, it'll freeze the tips off the...
Might actually be able to buy them all. That would be lovely. Oh right, the key over there. I remember seeing that in the cutscene. There we are. Anything else, dog? Nothing in Sabine's tent, except for getting stuck! Okay. Ideally, I should repair those as soon as I buy them, but I don't think I would have been able to buy them all if I repaired them all. And I can repair them later. In fact, if you go to the table and look at, like, the places that you've owned, you can just hit LB to repair everything. But I'm not going to do that yet, because once I build a little bit of funds from having bought them in the first place, I'll be able to repair everything. Okay, the Mistpeak monorail. Oh! Hold on. Oh boy. I didn't know this started this early. Unfortunately, we have to go back to Gnome Man. There's a good reason why you want to start this as early as possible.
You're so stupid.
All the gnomes are gone.
Oh, it's you! Thank goodness! You've got to help me! My gnomes! My beautiful gnomes! With their little hats! I have to get them back! I just have to, you understand? I have to! Oh, thank you. I knew I could count on you. All my darling gnomes have deserted me. Well, all but one, and he's right in the house. His name's Lionel. He always had a chip on his shoulder, that one. I tried patching it, but it didn't do any good. Please, try and talk some sense into him. And don't worry, you won't have any trouble finding him. You just need to follow his... his voice.
Where is your house? Wait, is it pointing me this way? I can't go up the rock face. Okay, there we go. You know, I never noticed this house. Or at least, I didn't during this playthrough.
Do you ever shoot that gun you have? Or are you just compensating for something?
Oh, hi there.
I kick your ass!
I didn't catch what he said. It sounded rude.
What happened? I heard your gun, and Lionel suddenly appeared out here. Did you shoot him? However you did it, you have to find the others. Hunt them down, wherever they are. See, if I can get them all back, I can work out a way to fix this.
Your mother!
You shut it! I told you never to mention her! Perhaps the company can help. Well, I am going to write a letter to their customer relations department. A strongly worded letter.
I'm sure that'll help. You have returned the foul-mouthed gnome known as Lionel, but his pointed-headed friends are still scattered around the world and need to be found. Like I mentioned, you know, the earliest you do this quest, the earliest you can start doing the fetch quest collectathon thing, which is now there are gnomes everywhere in the world who will insult me as I pass them by. And if I shoot all of them, something happens and I don't remember what. I can't even remember if it's, like, worth all of the trekking or not. Yeah, now... I think we've certainly done enough quests. Oh, you know, if I recall, I think the next place we're going to access is bandits.
Killing rich folk like you. Stop shooting our boys, you moot-faced baboon!
A moot-faced baboon.
Somebody get
Whoop!
Nice hit.
They're so supportive of each other. They just compliment each other every time they hit me. So yeah, with the gun you can go into aim mode, and with that you can like pick off headshots if you want to down things easier. But I'm using a controller and it's a little bit awkward. They do help you out a little bit though, and I'll show you how in a little bit if I can sneak up on a group of bandits. Okay, so see how it highlights the head, like that red target? I was a little confused. I thought you needed to line up the green target with the red target for it to work, but as long as the red target is shown, you're hitting their weak spot, even if it's off. Like, let's see, I could get it pretty significantly off and still... Okay, I don't think you can actually crit hit wolves. Too small or something. But if you do that to humans with their head, you actually will usually one-hit kill them. Okay, finally time to do what we set out to do originally. Jesus, a working child is a happy child, that poster said. Yep, that sure is Walter. Is that him? Stop making that sound.
I can never get over this place. 20 years ago, it was just a damp, murky void in the middle of nowhere. Now people queue up to get dangled across it in a steel box.
Right, he hates confined spaces.
And here it comes.
That looks like it's mostly made of wood, to be fair.
Most of the people here will be heading straight to Bowerstone. But we're going to take a little detour first. I just hope something wrong.
What a happy coincidence that that would happen right when we get here.
Come on, we have to get down there.
Somebody call for help!
How could this have happened? Those poor people! Those poor, poor people!
This must be the way down. We have to find those people. See if there's any survivors.
Yeah, like I said, he's got a thick sword now. Ain't nothing breaking that thing.
Let's go.
You coming, Walter?
Looks like the only way. All right. I can do this. Let's get down. I don't want to spend any more time in this box than I have to.
Don't worry, it almost certainly won't crash and burn like that trolley just did.
It fell somewhere up ahead. Come on.
Gosh, now I'm making 2,000 every 5 minutes.
I'd know those sounds anywhere. Maybe the monorail falling wasn't an accident after all.
Oh. Is it hobgoblins? It's hobgoblins!
I could shoot them all day.
Or just hobs. I could shoot them all day.
Hobbs. I knew it. Don't leave any of the little bastards alive. Throw the ugly buggers away. I never get tired of seeing you do that. Bloody brilliant, it's a goner.
Now this
They
is
don't like
another
getting shot at, do they?
this is another staple enemy of the Fable series.
That's a nice doggy. If you like skinny little ugly runts.
Excuse you? Where are you?
Shot it right in its ugly mug. That's it. But there'll be more. That's something you can count on with Hobbs. There's always more.
I heard a gnome.
Must be nice being able to lick your own privates. But doesn't that embarrass your dog? Oh, I love doggies. I love throwing them into the river in a sack.
That's funny. Where are you?
It's a great day to be alive. And a better day to kill. Ha! You're funny. But looks at
Those poor sods. They never stood a chance. I'm not getting into a monorail car for as long as I live, I can tell you that.
just like you.
Excuse me, I just shot you.
There must be a way out through these tunnels.
There was actually a quest in Fable 1 that explored.
To find some old friends. Let's just say that I wouldn't want to go into any
That
battle
explored
without
what the
them
hobs
to
are.
mind.
And it's actually kind of sad and fucked up in kind of a
Oh, nice aiming.
fairy tales of the Brothers Grimm kind of way.
You show them.
Hobs are basically children that are abducted by Fae and
Who
turned
else wants
into
a bullet in the head?
monsters. So right now I'm kind
It's gone to
of
hob heaven.
kind of killing kids.
Ah, you sent that tub of guts flying. That's it. Don't show the buggers mercy.
They can't exactly be turned back, so it's not like there's a secret hob cure. Well, this guy's got some armor.
That was a shot and a half. Thank you for making such a lovely target.
Come on.
Good. Keep hacking away at them and we can get out of here.
Oh, shit.
Bloody hell. Almost gave me a heart attack. Whoa, you pay for that, you sods. Ha-ha! Wonderful stuff. That'll teach the little bugger.
The nice thing is that I think they're, for the most part, too stupid to block. Okay, my sword is not doing a lot. No, I want the key. And that is absolutely the reason why I was having trouble with the Saker fight. That was his name, Saker, not
Maybe the rest
Saber.
of them will think twice about attacking us now.
Doubtful. Sadly. Yeah, I just had needed to upgrade my sword, and I probably will do that here soon. Can I just... I can't just get back up there. Oh well. Come on, Walter. Walter is stuck on some geometry back there.
It's up to you.
There we go. Ah, that was a chain reaction.
Well, look at that. They built themselves a little castle. Isn't that adorable? Keep up that shooting and we'll be rid of them in no time. Give up yet? There's hot steaks everywhere.
Doesn't necessarily make sense, but you can actually charge while you're reloading. So you can be ready with a charged shot right when you've got bullets again. Walter admirably serving as my tank.
No getting up from that.
Not the one I meant. Oh, I know there's a barrel there. Fair enough. Are you kidding me?
Shooting them from a distance. Finish it off while it's down.
Finish it off while it's down. I'm pretty sure it's dead. But again, the music is still playing. Did I knock one outside of the map bounds or something? Oh, that's why.
They built themselves a little castle.
Yeah, Walter, you do your thing. They're running. This one isn't dead.
Almost ashamed to kill the little mites, isn't it?
In what way?
Get off me, you little bugger! Ah, they're almost too easy to hit.
I need to remember that my magic and my swordsmanship isn't great.
There's nothing more satisfying to hit than a hop.
You see, he knocked himself back with his own blunderbuss. Don't you shoot that at me. That was a lot of them. Oh, there were exploding barrels. Well. Is that? I thought it was impaled. Why do I get the feeling this is some sort of Easter egg or something? Okay, it's not. And here's the ones we killed earlier. I'm still getting Dweller outfit pieces. I don't actually know if there are any outfits that you can buy that you can't just find. So it's never really a good idea to buy outfits unless you're really hankering for a new look.
Little sod's blocking our way. You'll have to get behind it somehow. Cave like this, there has to be some other way of getting there. Think you're so smart, standing behind your fancy magic, don't you? Yes, that's right, I'm talking to you.
Patronizing the Hobbs. I don't understand how they're smart enough to figure out magic like that. If I don't want this to be terrible, what I need to do is kill the Hob that's putting up the ward. No, he got distracted anyway. Oh boy, he's a necromancer. Can't get to him.
A hit! A palpable hit!
No, I don't want more Skella Hobbs.
Impressed yet? Of course you are.
Nope, nope, nope.
Ooh, you've really got a knack for bashing hogs.
Nope!
Smart
There we
enough
go.
to use magic. Not smart enough to wear their pants the right way round. Try explaining that.
That's what I was saying. They're just bats. Come on. Get me out of combat. Okay. There's gotta be something over here. Why would they put this here? Maybe it's a quest destination later.
Now this I wasn't expecting. There must have been a whole city down here once. You don't think the Hobbs built it, do you? No. Not with those stubby fingers. There must be a way out through here anyway.
I'm still in
Have
combat.
you noticed how quiet it all is here? Almost like...
It's an ambush.
I like to think about puppies. About slowly crushing them. If it were up to me, no one would ever get sick. They'd just die, starting with you!
I hear him. I know we said we're not going to get all of these anyway. And we're probably not. It's probably...
help you starve and die?
Jesus Christ. It's probably through here, and as soon as I go through here, something is going to happen.
Yep. Almost like that was going to happen.
I feel like celebrating today. Because today's the day you die.
There he is.
Oh, look. We've even got an audience. Well, nobody tracks me in that bloody thing.
That's a nice doggy. If you like skinny little...
No matter how
You know
much
what?
hit them, they never seem
I
to
am
get
going to do
anything,
this.
you know?
Just because I want to shoot you.
Don't lose concentration. There's more where that came from. Squishy, aren't they?
He doesn't take knockback. At least not easily. Can't shoot through their shield. That's too many skeletons, come on.
Whoa,
And they're shooting orbs? Damn it. You got a massive lunge. Really regretting not getting another weapon. Come on, come on. Oh, please, just look at Walter. Oh, shoot the one in front of you. Come on, Walter. You can... Well, I guess you are attracting some of them. Finally. Woo.
Didn't hurt you too much, did it?
Not too bad yet.
Don't worry, you'll get the next hit.
Just shoot the one in front of you. Come on. There we go. No, no, no. Keep looking at Walter.
Careful!
That guy must have already almost been dead. Oh, it knocked me out of the charge. Come on. I have to stop to shoot, otherwise I'll shoot in the direction I'm running. Oh, that was nowhere near me. I promise after this I am absolutely going to take all of the levels in Sword. Because this is ridiculous.
They might be swamped.
Oh god.
Best to block the damn buggers.
They're just summoning more! I think one more hit is probably gonna knock me out, and I really don't want to get knocked out. There we go. Roll, shoot, roll, shoot. It's boring as hell, but... oh, there we go. They have stupid oh, whoa. Okay. Is he dead? He's dead. Did you see that, though? I kicked him in the air and shot him. Stop summoning skeletons!
And they'll start running.
He's still alive, he's still alive, he's dead. Still gotta kill the skeletons, though. This game gives no fucks about that trope that enemies don't, you know, they take turns fighting you. Don't we still have that other hob on the other side of this thing to deal with? Yeah, he's actually still there. Fair enough, I'll just enter the road to rule, I guess.
You have overcome an important test. A good leader must always be ready to face the unknown and to seek new paths. Your defeat of the creatures in this cave will be told throughout the land.
Who even knows about it? Okay, let's see what we got here. Die Pack 3. White, lime, yellow, and brown. Entrepreneur Pack! Here we go. I was saving all my seals for this, and it only cost like 5 seals. Spell weaving. Vortex. Yeah. Wind and ice. Yeah, I like the sound of that. We're gonna get spell weaving and upgrade our gauntlet. Since ice is AoE and...
Please return to the sanctuary and I can pass along what I know.
Yeah, since ice is an AoE and vortex knocks enemies around, that will make it so that I can deal with those situations where there are just too many enemies near me for me to handle it. And I'm curious if getting Magic 2... Yeah, if getting Magic 2 automatically gets Magic 1. Let's take a look. Got Shock Spell. Magic 1. Getting Magic 2 automatically got Magic 1. I'm not sure if that made a difference in the cost of the chest or not. But hey. And since I got the one thing I really wanted, which was the Entrepreneur Pack, I'm going to go ahead and get the sword levels as well. We can see what an ugly piece of shit my sword turns into. I remember before when I was trying to influence it, you know, get a cool-looking sword, I would save, open the chest, see what my sword turned into, and if I didn't like the way it looked, I would load the save and open it again. It was stupid. And again, that's because of that tutorial section where it's like you have to kill the skeletons, so you'll probably get a bony sword. And since I just killed a bunch of hobs, I don't know what it'll turn into. Oh, this is miserable looking. At least it matches.
I don't think you're going to find a way round this time. But I've got some magic of my own. Watch and learn. Boo!
Why didn't you just do that before?
Oh. It worked. Right, let's get out of here, shall we?
But, oh, right, spell weaving.
Hello there. The gauntlets are in the armory, of course. Now, each gauntlet is capable of casting a particular type of spell. By wearing a different gauntlet on each hand, you can unleash a devastating combination of powers each time you cast.
So we got Ice Storm, and let's throw on Vortex. Oh, we can look at what it does. That just tells me what Vortex does, not what the combination does.
Those two do complement each other very well. Happy casting.
Let's see. Summons frozen shards that rain down destruction. So yeah. I think this sounds like a decent combination. Then again, it may not synergize well if it knocks enemies out of the blast, you know, the radius of the shards falling. Well, is that same guy from... whatever. Yeah, we'll see how well it works. That's not magic. Oh, shit. Now I can charge up to level 3. I didn't really see the ice parts of that. No, I kind of see it. Oh, I can throw icy tornadoes at people. Yeah, I think this is a good combination. This'll work. I think after we officially finish this quest, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. Still haven't had, haven't eaten anything yet today. And hey, we've been streaming for about 2.5 hours, so not bad. Oh, it's called Morning Wood.
Ah, you can almost smell the sunlight. Isn't it wonderful? The damp, muggy, soggy sunlight. This is Morningwood, all right. I hope the people we're looking for are still alive.
Why wouldn't they be?
Because, come nightfall, it's one of the most dangerous places in Albion. Well, I don't know about dangerous, but I'm starting to get a rash. Bloody swamp.
We just got here. Do you have the most delicate complexion in the world? Aha! My adventurous sense has paid off. Yeah, like I said before, I'm gonna try not to go off the beaten path too much. Just because I don't think it's very entertaining to watch. But that was, you know, just off the path.
We made a good team back in that cave, didn't we? It's been a while since I got stuck into a real fight. It was just like fighting by your father's side. I'd forgotten what it was like, standing next to a hero.
And here I go doing the thing that I said I wasn't going to be doing. We got a nice chunk of change now. And that's what I was saying. That's just the great thing about landlordship in this game. It's something that happens in the background while you're doing other things. You just get paid while, you know, in the middle of your adventure. And I'm still gonna get gold from doing this, you know, selling the shit that I'm finding and, you know, all of the gold and stuff I get from the enemies I slay. I can't remember if they drop gold, actually. I actually can't run right now because story thing.
I think we're almost there.
What's that flag?
That must be the place up ahead. What I wouldn't give for a bowl of soup and a hot bath.
Doesn't sound too bad, actually.
Hello, I've just learned yet another remarkable tidbit from the Book of Heroes. It seems that you have the power to upgrade not only your living weapons, but also any weapon you find. Come back to the Sanctuary, and I can show you how.
Yeah, we'll do that real quick.
Into the armory we go. Examine your new weapon to learn what you must do in order to improve it. But whatever it is, please don't do it in here. I've just tidied up. Tactical situation call for a different
The Bone
weapon.
Masher. latest technology has gone into creating this pistol, especially designed to shadow hollow men into very small pieces. Kill 150 hollow men, 7 extra damage, 80% versus hollow men. Kill 150 enemies in the daytime. Hit 200 enemies with a flourish attack. Interesting. Admittedly, I really want to use rifles, though. So I'm going to keep using this one.
Cease your movement! Be you men or be you hollow men?
Have you gone daft, boy? Open up the doors.
Walter? Is that you?
The very same. Now, are you going to let us in or what?
Right, yes, of course. Open the gate! Tell Major Swift Walter's here!
Okay.
Welcome, Sir Walter. Sir.
There he is. The one and only. Major Swift.
Oh, Walter! What the blazes are you doing here?
We came looking for you. I have a proposition.
You came all this way to proposition us. And I thought you were here to save us from the legions of the damned.
Ben Finn. It's good to see you. I take it the legends about this place are true, then?
I'll say. You've never seen so many hollow men in one place. We've been stationed here for weeks, trying to eradicate them. Mainly, it's us getting eradicated. We lost some good men last night, including Lieutenant Simmons here. And the buggers will be back tonight.
Logan just loves to send you on the best assignments, doesn't he? That's part of what I wanted to talk to you about.
Is this...
The princess. Yes. I'll explain. But just treat her like any other pair of hands for now.
Fair enough. Captain Finn will show you to the mortar. We could use a body up there.
Meet me on the wall when you're ready. I'll introduce you to Private Jammy. So cool because he's the luckiest sod in the fort.
You'll probably be stuck by that mortar all night. So take a look around first. Talk to the men. It never hurts to know who's got your back.
And that is a good point to call it for now. Oh, come on. Let me go back to the sanctuary. Fair enough. You can't save your progress right now. Okay, we can...
The old castle behind, huh?
Long time coming, Major. Long time coming.
So, the princess. What's going on there, then?
It's just as I'd hoped, Swift. Just as we all hoped.
She's a hero, then. Ready to lead the kingdom in a glorious rebellion.
Just looking around. I wasn't sure if there was a shop or something around here.
That's right.
Super.
You know, since we're about to fight Hollow Men anyway, it might be in my best interest to try to level up that pistol. I might switch to it if it gives me the chance.
I don't suppose you've ever used a mortar before? There's nothing to it. There's always a slight chance of maiming, of course, but I'm sure you'll pick it up. First, I'd like you to meet Private Jammy. He'll be your loader.
Pleasure to meet you. There's too much to say about me, you know. Jammiest soldier in Albion. 724 wounds and still standing.
Don't worry, you'll get used to him. After a while, he's hardly revolting at all. Right, Jammy, it's time to show her the ropes.
Yes, sir. Right then. My life's going to be in your hands, so let's make sure you know what you're doing, okay? Go on, grab the mortar, and we'll do some practice shots. Right, let's see what you've got. See that scarecrow over there? Blow it up. Yeah, that's right. Let's blow it to buggery. Come on! Yes! Yes! Boom! Oh, you see that? You see? Boosh! Oh, Mr. Scarecrow. That was bloody brilliant.
All right, Jammy, don't get too excited. You know what happens when you do. Let's just take care of the last one.
Just one left. Hang on. I don't remember setting this one up.
Wait, where? Oh, right.
Now that was a handsome explosion, and I've seen lots of them. Yes, sir! Let's blow these buggers to smithereens. Come on, mate.
Corpse for the grinder? Well done.
That's another couple gone.
Isn't that satisfying?
Remember, you kind of gotta be a little fast here. If they get to the gate, it's not a good thing.
Careful that zombie dust doesn't get in your eyes.
There's some more. Oh, good. Here they come. Look left.
Beautifully done, my friend.
They're coming from the right.
Oh, I love it!
There's more coming from the left.
That's it! Hack them to bits!
Point that thing to the right. Oh, good. Here they come. Look left.
Oh, that's nice. Pure class.
Oh, good.
Keep that up and we can win this.
Dust them off in pairs.
Hey, good one.
Oh, look left.
Couldn't have done it better myself.
Not for a man, that one. Yes. You can get more than one with a shot.
Another corpse for the grinder? Well done.
There's more coming from the left.
Couldn't have done it better myself.
I'm not doing so hot. I was too focused on getting off the stragglers and not getting the ones that are already grouped together.
Hey, good one.
More to the right.
More coming from the left.
Oh, I see them up there. They're not a problem yet.
Couldn't have done it better myself.
They're coming from the right.
Isn't that satisfying?
Why did that one get zoomed in on?
Oh, I love it!
Point that thing to the right. Keep coming. Quick, to the left.
Oh, I love it! Careful that zombie dust doesn't get in your eyes. Oh, that's nice. Pure class. Hey, good one.
They're coming from the right.
Oh, I love it.
At the rear gate! Take positions!
All guns on the gate. We can't let them through.
I guess I was just barely not close enough.
I can't hold it, they're too strong.
Well, they weren't even formed yet.
You've never read a book, have you?
There's more of them. Have a listen.
That was pure poetry.
Now we're doing decent damage.
That's it. Hack them to bits.
Who'd have thought Hollowmen would have such great... call this bash your brains in G minor.
Wait, is that guy fighting with a lute? He is fighting with a lute.
Ever heard the ballad of smashed undead skulls? Here's the song.
Beautifully done, my friend. Careful that zombie dust doesn't get in your eyes.
Oh, magnificent strike.
How's that for a popular kick?
Oh, that's nice. Pure craft.
Huh, he wasn't dead.
Find the grave digger.
Couldn't have done better myself.
Huh. Oh no! I don't know if you can prevent that from happening. I remember that happening on my first playthrough, but
It's about time bloody zombies know for witchy music. I've written some funeral music just for you. Have a listen. Wow, who'd have thought Holloman would have such great acoustics?
I say that was...
Wow, who'd have thought Holloman would have such great acoustics?
funny the first time. Get a couple new lines of dialogue, please.
That's it! Blast their bones back to the grave!
Another corpse for the grinder? Well done.
How's that for a popular kick? Wow, who'd have thought Holloman would have such great acoustics?
That's it, we can win this!
Victory! All hail the princess! Now, who's for a pint?
Jammy isn't.
Lieutenant Simmons, I specifically you to remain buried.
Doesn't anyone follow orders anymore?
Oh, Jesus, he's got some, like, sword shits. Bad spot to be in. Whew. There we go. Wait, he's still alive? Oh, shit. Whoa! No, 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 no! Well, did they all actually go out for that pint? Because they're certainly not here. It's cinematic camera, but... Oh, he's gonna do the thing again. Dodge, dodge, dodge! alright. I'll take care of the ads first. That needs some not so awful end lag. I can block that. Good. Lieutenant Simmons looked like he was shot through with a mortar.
That was pretty damn impressive. So, your father wasn't the last hero of Albion after all.
We did it! Oh, really? We did!
Let the poets tell our epic tale. The Swift Brigade fought against impossible odds. They won. The end. Well, Sir Walter, you didn't do too bad for an old man.
Neither did you, for a buffoon.
Ah, that was just like old times, Walter. Oh, yeah! Just like old times.
So, what do you say?
The
Will
loot
you
player
join us?
died.
With your help, we can put a stop to Logan's madness. Bring back the real Albion army.
I swore to serve my king to the death. We all did. But this isn't the way it was meant to be. The old guard has been shoved aside, and these new soldiers Logan's been gathering, they don't care about this land or its people.
Yeah, and I bet they get paid more.
Walter has absolute faith in you. And after seeing you in action, so do I. All I ask is that you make a soldier's oath. Let your armies protect the people instead of oppressing them. Bring honor back to this uniform.
Yeah, and don't forget the pay rise.
Shut up, Ben.
Absolutely.
I promise.
Got him, Tall. I hereby promise to appoint Major Swift as leader of the Royal Army. And perhaps a pay raise. Clearing through these Road to Rule gates pretty swiftly. Lieutenant Swiftly. I'm sorry.
This has been a momentous day. With the support of Major Swift and his soldiers, the revolution grows in strength, and you move one step closer to becoming the leader this kingdom needs.
Let's see what we got now. Bully, I don't want that. Theft. Interesting. Well, let's see what happens to our gun this time. Change the barrel, but I can't tell exactly how. Also, the runes are a lot harder to see. Oh, we actually can't get another one. It's somewhat tempting to get the theft pack. But nah.
Then it's settled. We're heading back to Bowerstone now. There are some people there I'm hoping will join us. We'll send for you when we're ready.
Then I shall bid you good luck and farewell and all that.
And just try not to get the rest of these lads killed, will you? We're gonna need you all.
You always know what to say to keep morale up, Wally. Now get out of here.
Farewell, my friends. Come on, you did good today. But we're just getting warmed up.
Alright.
I've added your promise to Swift to the wall.
Based on the alcoves, I'm assuming
You might have a
there's
look in the
two more.
sanctuary shop. I'm quite certain there is something new in there.
He keeps on mentioning that. That is sort of an online feature added to the PC version, I'm pretty sure. But it's unusable since Windows Live is defunct. But that's not important anyway. Which of these rooms is the save room? I think I can only access it from here, actually. Not this one. But this one. Alright, well, I think that will just about do it for now. There might be another stream later tonight. But, for now, I thank you for joining the stream, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.